Welcome. I'm going to try to zip through these super quick because I'm in a rush and I don't feel good and I'm angry I didn't get a PS5. Madden 21 update 1.17. I have the number 5 on my head, in my head, PS5. Key highlights, franchise updates, dev trader, trait regressions, X Factor customization, playoff bracket, career stats, retirement improvements, new feature, yard play a friend, SSKO and franchise stability improvements, and bug fixes. Gameplay updates, fixed an issue allowing offensive users to break out of the handoff on Gunflex Y off, MTN counter, and run with the QB, making the play appear to be a version of QB draw. Fixed an issue causing awkward ball warping in some of the HB toss plays. Fixed all distance related abilities to take pass leading into account as a triggering condition. Don't have time to read the dev notes, unfortunately. Fixed a playbook issue on a specific jet sweep PA play, causing a blocker to miss a rushing defender. Fixed an issue where motioning an outside receiver would cause inappropriate defender coverage swapping versus specific coverages. Added the functionality for user-controlled defenders to successfully hit stick the ball carrier immediately following a block shed. Tuning to reduce reaction time penalty for linebackers with the LB style trait set to cover. This tuning should make coverage LBs react quicker in reading running plays and moving towards their run fits. If you give this video a thumb down, I'm going to make sure your reaction time is going to be penalized, because when I grab that thumb down and I snap it to a thumbs up, that's it. Playbook updates. Blocking improvements. Made several adjustments to improve blocking on plays like inside zone split, RPO read wide receiver screen, PA jet sweep, and RPO peak. Improve left tackle blocking on pass plays in certain formations to address an issue where the blocker would miss an edge pass rusher. Updated out routes in compression formations and the tight ends route in RPO Y peak. So the releases are cleaner and the routes are more effective. Addressed issues where the halfback and tight end would sometimes run into each other on plays like zone split lead, alert X smoke, and RPO alert jailbreak screen. Alignment improvements. Strong safety in cover 3 is in better position to play outside runs versus wing formations, and adjusted the wide receiver splits and spread formation to improve spacing and timing. Updated the halfbacks run hole on 0-1 trap plays, which gives the halfback more space away from the defensive lineman who's being trapped. Franchise updates. Face of the franchise updates. General stability improvements, fixed an issue with several abilities not unlocking or equipable when they should be, or an issue in the WR drills causing users to sometimes fail the drill even after making the appropriate catch. Franchise updates. The first set of franchise updates announced post-launch have arrived. Check out the Madden NFL 21 Gridiron notes for more info on the following changes in terms of dev trait regression. Star, superstar, and superstar X factors will now have desired counts that are treated as the correct amount of each dev trait, and your franchise eligible players will be regressed in priority order until the target is met. These targets can be changed via commissioner settings. X Factor customization. We brought over our functionality from player mode that allows the player to alter the superstar and the superstar X Factor abilities on their players inside of core franchise as both a coach and an owner. So that's interesting. Playoff bracket. Starting week 13 of the regular season, there will be things to do items that takes you to the current playoff picture if the season ended that week, including the seeding for each team that would be in the playoffs. Once wildcard week begins, the playoff bracket will also have the scores of all games that have been played and the box score available by clicking on the matchup. There will also be a way to access this bracket through the schedule button with a new tile labeled playoff picture. Career stats. One of the top community requests for several years now. We added the week matchup and result of the game to each player's season stats via their player card. We also added what team a player finished their season with on each year of their career stats via the player card. That's really cool. Retirement improvements. In Re-Sign Players Week, there will now be a Things to Do item that takes you directly to the transaction screen sorted to retired players to provide a quicker look into who is riding off into the sunset. General stability improvements fixed an issue where the user was sent back to the Things to Do tab when exiting out of a screen, even if they were on a different tab. The Yard updates. The new feature Yard Play a Friend by popular demand. You can now play against your friends in the Yard. How was that not there to begin with? But whatever. How it works: select the Play a Friend tile in the Yard hub. Pick a venue, a party size, and build out your party as you normally would. Make sure to tell your friend's team what venue and party size they should select. At the prompt, both party leaders set the same matchmaking password. This can be anything you want, just make sure you both enter it exactly the same. Magic of the internet happens here. Play against your friend and make sure they know you are better than them. Note, you won't earn progression from Play a Friend games. Superstar KO updates. Stability and UI improvements for Superstar KO Endless Run. Presentation updates. Added functionality for users to toggle the passing and kicking feedback text on/off via the visual feedback setting in the settings menu. That is it. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. It greatly supports the channel in terms of the algorithm, pushing my channel further up that ladder of whatever you want to call it, the algorithm, so that I'm more likely to show up in people's results. If you don't like me, you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down, and I'll snap it off. We already know what's going to happen earlier. I already mentioned that. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, naturally that would be great, but if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, boys and girls, or whatever it is you identify as, and hopefully, maybe, I'll see at least some of you in the next video. Bye now.